I'm not going to lie to you, kid. This is pretty alarming. Well. Really? What did Boxing Ego find this time? Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. I said, wow, Haney Garcia tickets need some love because Ticketmaster is now randomly offering, get this, 57% off of hotel bundles when you buy a Haney Garcia ticket plus a hotel. And as always, I show you receipts. Let me show y'all. So it says Barclays Center, Haney Garcia, right? Golden Boy presents Brooklyn, New York, Saturday, April 20th at 5:05 p.m. Golden Boy presents Haney Garcia. And I even highlighted it for you. It says exclusive Ticketmaster now offers hotel deals promoted. So this is like kind of like sponsored. Save up to 57% off your hotel stay when you bundle your ticket with the hotel. So this means that tickets to me are not fully sold. This hasn't sold out yet. So now they're trying to incentivize the public by offering some sort of bundle deal, right? Which we'll get into. Stay tuned to the end of this video. Now, I don't like people lying on my name. So I'm on the official Ticketmaster website, as you guys can see, because I know there'll be some knuckleheads in the comments if I don't cross my T's and dot my I's. Somebody will be like, oh, that's a Photoshop. You Photoshopped it, even though you can easily check this yourself, right? So you see the boy Ego is currently on Ticketmaster. And it says boxing, Devin Haney tickets, event, yada, yada, yada. And you see the same information. Of course, I took the time to highlight it, so it's not in yellow, but boom. Exclusive Ticketmaster offers hotel deals. Save up to 57%. Now, with stuff like this, you got to be mindful because it says up to. So it's not guaranteeing you're going to get 60% off. And I'm going to click on this to show you what they did, right? So let me act like I'm going to buy a ticket live on here, right? What does it say? Make a night of it. Your ticket stays, ways to book. Okay, so Haney versus Garcia. Let's see what that does. No results. Hold on. Is everything spelled good? Why does it say no results? But they just told me to click for a deal. So let's try the Barclays Center. Barclays. Because I don't know if they did. Okay, Barclays Center. Bam. Okay, we got some action. We got some action, people. Okay, April 20th. Show more. Oh, that's May. Okay, boom. Golden Boy. See tickets. See tickets. I found it. Okay. Hotels new. Seating chart unavailable. Okay. Let's see how much the hotel. This is laggy. I don't know why it's taking so long. We got action. Okay, Baltic Hotel. It says a queen size bed, $329. Wow. Look, this king room is $531. Y'all see that? $531. So it looks like $300 to $400 a night ish. Where's the 57% off? This look like regular price. $386 417. Oh, so save $23. Save $22. I don't see no 57%. They taking $28 off. But look, so it's looking like it's gonna run 463. So yeah, it looks like anywhere high threes to $500. And then you can combine it with tickets to the fight, I guess. Wow. Ticket limit, parking, and then of course you're gonna have to pay for parking and stuff like that. Let's see if it changes when I look for one ticket. That's weird that you can't find the actual seating chart. So basically, this looks like they're doing look at, oh my gosh. So the blue represents sections that are still available. It looked like almost the whole ring, the whole arena. And then the red represents, like, I believe, resale tickets. Hold on. Legend is verified resellers. So anything blue is available. Anything red is verified resale. And then some of the blue is accessible handicap. And then unavailable is like whited out or light gray, whatever color that is. That's the legend. So, I mean, you can look at it. It looks like this is, you see at the top, Haney, Garcia. It looks like the whole venue. Like, I mean, the whole lower bowl. Now, to get in the building, the cheapest ticket is $187 for a nosebleed. $187 for a nosebleed. Crazy. So when I said these things on my channel, people think they try to compete with me, I believe, right? I'm just doing my job. I don't say things like maliciously. I'm telling you what it is. If you don't like actual reporting and the actual news, this is not the channel for you. But as I've stated, everything I stated looks accurate. And I told you I was going to follow up with this and make videos. Golden Boy has set the ticket prices, in my opinion, too high. To get in the building for this fight, a fight of this caliber, during a recession, during times of inflation, where when you go to the grocery store to buy some yogurt, to buy eggs, to buy bacon or whatever is pretty expensive. To get in the building for this fight is $187. Now, I get credentialed to fight, so I don't even have to pay for tickets. This doesn't affect me. Ryan Garcia is a millionaire, and he also complained about the ticket prices. But judging from this legend and this map, it doesn't look like they've really adjusted the prices to sell. So now it looks like they're coming up with like package bundles. But even at that price point, I mean, $400 to $500 for a hotel doesn't really make sense, plus your ticket price. Right? Plus tax, plus parking, plus concession if you go to eat. You know, it's going to be pretty expensive during times of inflation. It's just what it is. And when I said these things, people said, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. This fight will definitely sell out. I mean, we could do this all day. This is literally the map. All this blue. All this blue. This blue, the legend is right there. It tells you that means available. These red sections are available. So it looks like this middle section, rows are sold out, but I see a lot of blue and red like it's LA, Bloods and Crips. So that coupled with the fact that the undercard is, in my opinion, kind of lacking, this is pretty shocking. And then now they're coming up with hotel bundles, but even the hotel bundles look pretty pricey. So we'll see where this goes. I also stated that Ryan Garcia's behavior was not attracting people from boxing, like people who want to spend on boxing. What he was attracting was like QAnon pages, conspiracy pages, like, oh my gosh, the earthquake was 4.8 magnitude on April 8th, 4.8, the government. Like, and they're trying to put these puzzle Da Vinci codes together and stuff like that. These are the people that I've seen Ryan Garcia's tweets and spaces attracting more so than diehard boxing fans. And I think it's evident based on the ticket sales. But let y'all tell it, the tickets were going to sell like hotcakes. It was going to be sold out. Again, it becomes harder to do when the undercard is lacking, when Ryan Garcia at different points made people question if he was going to make it to the fight date. He's since kind of calmed that down a little bit. The people said acting crazy or playing crazy, but maybe the damage has been done, between a multitude of these things, high ticket prices, chasing Gervonta Davis, which is what I said from the beginning. And let me explain that. The reason I said Gervonta Davis is because he fought at the Barclays Center one time. Well, actually, he might have fought. I'm talking about his main event, because when he fought Jose Pedraza, he was the co-main event. But as a main event, I think he's fought there one time after he was already Tank and people knew about him. And it was a pay-per-view fight versus Rolly. They set a Barclays Center record for that fight. We have since seen Rolly become a champion after that fight and then just lose to another guy Tank beat, Esau Pitbull Cruz. I told you, people are trying to keep up with Tank and trying to produce like their own like big fights, kind of trying to use the same formula, but there's more to it. Tank is super exciting to watch. He's charisma. He comes from, a rough area. The streets mess with him. Rappers mess with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you got to be Tank and have all of the different ingredients. And I would be remiss to leave out PBC and Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions. They almost like did a Gervonta tour. They didn't just have him fighting in one region like Baltimore, where he's from. They put him in LA. They put him in Vegas. They put him in Texas with Leo Santa Cruz, crazy knockout of the year, right? They branded him. Everything about this Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight, to me, seems rushed. 1 minute, Ryan said he was fighting Devin. Then he said he was not fighting Devin, gonna fight Rolly. And then he posted that Rolly tickets are gonna be on sale. Then Rolly said he's fighting Pitbull Cruz. And then he said, oh, I got played. I guess I'll get back in Devin negotiations. Then he got in Devin negotiations. Everybody thought the fight was going to be in Vegas, which to me, I also told you, made more sense. 2 West Coast fighters, you put it in the West Coast instead of putting them in the East Coast and expecting them. It's like you're just throwing a kid in the pool and you're like, swim, and you're just hoping that they get the hang of it. 2 West Coast fighters probably belong on the West Coast because their market hasn't you have to. I'm trying to school you guys on the business of boxing. It takes the right fighters, the right ingredients, and audiences that are receptive of the message to just move a fighter in different markets and have them, no matter where they fight, they could do numbers. And there's only a few people like Mayweather, Canelo, and now Gervonta Davis that can kind of do that, at this current stage, where you could put Tank in LA, you could put him in Chicago, you could put him in Atlanta, you could put him in DMV, right? And he could sell in the DC arena, the Capital One arena, stuff like that. But to me, the Haney Garcia fight clearly made more sense in Vegas. If you couldn't get Vegas, maybe even LA, like the Staples Center, because all their family and friends, Devin Haney's family from, Bay Area, and then he moved to, I believe, Henderson or Vegas or whatever, and Ryan's from Victorville. It made the most sense. And it's just almost like a recipe for disaster and a cocktail of the right things happening. Ryan acting crazy. Ryan saying he's switching the venue from the East Coast to the West Coast. People believing Ryan's not going to make it to the actual fight. Taking 2 fighters that are West Coast fighters out of their best chance to sell a fight like this market. Putting on a underwhelming undercard. Doing it at times of recession, at times of struggle and inflation. Gas prices are higher. Plane ticket prices are higher. These types of things, right? And then you have overpriced tickets, which I said from day one, where the tickets to get in the building is costing you $200 plus tax for nosebleeds, for bleeders. And then you want to get in the lower bowl, that's running you $1,200. Not everyone is Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia making millions of dollars. And then you're not even doing it in what I would consider of the place in New York that may be more receptive to a steeper ticket price, which would probably be Chelsea, Manhattan area, like Times Square. You're doing it in Brooklyn. You're doing it in the hood, where it's like a lot of hipster kids. And I could have bought a place in Dumbo before it was Dumbo. Guess how I'm feeling, Dumbo, so we'll see how it plays out, but it looks like they're doing bundles. I wouldn't be surprised if they slash the prices again. And I really think this was an effort to try to beat Gervonta Davis and Rolly fight and set a record. But that fight just did what it did, and it was organic. You had Tank and Rolly that had very fun press conferences that people bought into. And it just had a lot of, the necessary magic that captivated people. And then Tank is a name that captivates people. Like, I don't know if it was that specific fight, but I believe it was. That's the fight where Madonna, you guys let me know in the comment section. Madonna was in the crowd. You had Tory Lanez before he sat down and got locked up. Tory Lanez was there. You had basketball players that were there, professional athletes. Tank is Tank, he just brings out the stars. And he's walking out with different stars to his fights. Lil Baby or whoever, Kodak Black, whoever, So it is what it is. This just seems a bit haphazard. It seems a bit chaotic. And all of these things are starting to show, judging from, it looks like they're sitting on a lot of you guys tell me. Please just be honest. That's all. This is literally the map. We're 14 days out, so 2 weeks out, and this is the map for the fight. And sections that were previously that appeared to be sold have now looked like tickets have been added to them. So it's like instead of having no tickets to draw from, they're opening sections like this F3, F4 section. Couple weeks ago, this was like blocked off. It was like all whited out, and then now you see there's whole sections. Like they don't have a whole row. This is right by the ring. They don't have a whole row except for on, maybe these vantage points. They look like they sold the best, but at that point, I don't even know what this is. Like these sections right here, this could be the fighter's family or something. And they're just blocked off because they're comp tickets, because you have to understand the fighter, like the fighter, their camp and wives or girlfriends and stuff like that. They black out some of the seats. So this looks like more so on the side tickets for fans. And look, you see all this blue. These sections aren't. And again, these red sections are reseller tickets too. How much are these tickets? Let me see if that. So that's $3,000. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. That floor seat, you see, $2,910. So $3,000 a ticket. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have purchased tickets yourself, if you're going to it and you're balling and stuff like that. But I said what I said. I don't think this is priced to sell. I think I'm gonna have to come down with the prices, especially with the undercard. I've already went over the undercard and let you guys know what it consists of. You guys let me know, but it is what it is.